IDF releases proof of Hamas stealing gas from Gazan hospitals.
Here's a summary of the article.
The IDF on Wednesday night released a recording of a conversation between a Hamas commander and a Gazan citizen revealing how the terrorist group takes fuel from hospitals in the Gaza Strip. In the conversation, the commander of the West Jabalia Brigade of Hamas speaks with the head of the Indonesian hospital in Gaza as well as another Gazan citizen. "I'm here with Dr. Artif on speaker," said the Hamas commander. "This is at the Indonesian hospital?" asked the Gazan. The two have a back and forth about the process of the hospital receiving the fuel and Hamas coming to take it. The Gazan citizen, exasperated, tries to understand what time of day will be best for him to get fuel before Hamas does. Operation Swords of Iron, stay informed as the war against Hamas unfolds. Our unwavering newsroom remains committed to covering Israel's most profound crisis.
This post received a score of 8,400, with an upvote ratio of 81%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
What did that one Hamas cunt say yesterday? Something in the lines of, the UN and Israel are responsible for the citizens of Gaza. Our war tunnels and supplies are just for our fighters. You want to tell me that terrorists steal stuff from people, who might need it? I am shocked, I say you. Shocked.
And that was his response when the interviewer asked, why doesn't Hamas build bomb shelters for its civilians instead of its 500 km tunnel network?
That journalist scored the holy grail of doing interviews by getting a response that'll define all further discussions. Would be interesting to know his affiliations and if he asked because he wanted that exact response or if he just asked couldn't believe the answer himself.
That interview felt to me very much like the interviewer recognized a chance to expose Hamas for what they are, and the Hamas guy didn't realize it and just kept telling the horrible truth.
In that case, the journalist deserves some big journalism award, because, oh boy, he overachieved his mission. No weird wording, no plausible deniability, no PR speech. Just a brain-dead moron forgetting his boss instruction and trying to be cool. You can't expose them any better when in their own words they don't take responsibility for the well-being of Gazans, but Israel and the UN should. That would be an eye-opener to everybody with a brain.
Greater than with a brain, that's the crux, though, isn't it? People are already denying it.
After the last 3 years have since given up on anything that requires people to have even a single brain cell. I remember when the UNRWA spokesperson woman was asked about fuel stealing in BBC, and one thinks she looked uncomfortable straight away when she got the question. Hopefully IDF will soon be able to provide more evidence when they're on site. It'll make some media outlets look stupid.
They published a tweet about the theft and then a couple of hours later removed it and refused to acknowledge the tweet. Don't get me started on UNRWA teachers and UNRWA weapon smuggling.
The UN watchdog report on the UNWRA teachers in Palestine was insane. I read the findings and it was so crazy. My first response was, this is bullshit, but then the report had actual documents and textbooks that the UNWRA teachers were using in Palestine and my reaction changed to, WTAF.
UNRWA is a self-governing body that hires almost exclusively locals. If some radicalism gets in there it spreads quickly. And they had 17 years.
Some radicalism? It's nothing but teaching hate and victimization. And not much reading, writing and arithmetic.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.